Thank you for joining me today. I am in the garden. As you can see, I am here to see what we can harvest. That's my husband on his little tractor, kind of clearing some of the aisles. Just before I get started with the harvesting, I'm just going to kind of walk through to show you some of what we have planted here. And these are the larger tomatoes. I think they are called big boy tomatoes. I'm not exactly sure. And my husband does have these little cages around them to kind of help support them. There are some that are ready for harvesting, like these. We'll come back and get those. And here we have some green pepper. We'll keep on going here. So if there's excessive movement of my camera, please forgive me as I am walking along here. And here's some lettuce. He has a few collard plants as well. These are the cucumbers. And you've got some nice ones here that are ready to be harvested. Squash. There's a nice one that's ready. Zucchini. And as you can see, before I even get started with the harvesting, that there are several of the cherry tomatoes ready to be harvested. Now that I've showed you what we have planted, my husband and I will start harvesting those that are already ready for harvesting. So we're starting with the bigger tomatoes. Over the next few moments, you will see my husband and I collectively working together to harvest the cherry tomatoes. There were so many of them that were ready to be harvested. So it took us a little while to get them all off. And even with the amount that we were able to harvest, there were plenty that were left behind that needed to be ripened. And of course, as they ripen, we will gather those as well over the next few weeks or so. As you can see, we've got lots and lots of cherry tomatoes. Now that we've got our tomatoes and peppers picked, we're gonna see what cucumbers and squash and zucchini are ready. And as you can see right next to the basket here, there's a cucumber. After we had harvested the cucumbers, my husband and I walked throughout the remaining rows to check the plants to see what was ready to be harvested. We gathered zucchini, a yellow squash, collard greens, okra, and lettuce. We got a large basket full today. But we've got lots of cherry tomatoes, and we've got some of the big boy tomatoes. We've got green peppers, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, and a little bit of collard greens.
Okay.
And we had a few okra that were ready as well. So this is the harvest for today, which is a pretty big one. Displayed here is a close-up of the vegetables that we were able to get harvested out of the garden on today. So what we're going to do right now is to get these all into the house. It is close to our dinner time, so I am going to wash some of the lettuce and cherry tomatoes and cucumbers and make us a nice fresh salad with the items that we were able to retrieve from the garden today. And for those of you who are familiar with growing your own vegetables, it's just something about the taste that's totally different from the taste of the vegetables when you purchase them out of the grocery store. I mean, these are just perfect. I can just wash them off and sit down and enjoy them like I would grapes. All right, so I think I've got enough here to get us a nice salad. And so I'm going to start by getting them washed, of course. And to get the vegetables all nice and clean, I simply just use cold water because my husband did not utilize any pesticides or anything of that nature when he was growing them in the garden. So I found no need to use baking soda or vinegar or anything like that. So after I got them all washed, it was time to get everything all peeled or chopped up and ready for the salad bowl. So I have my salad bowl here, and I'm just going to start adding the lettuce and the cucumber right on top. Some of this fresh tomato, just sprinkle that right on in. And there you go. You can put that back. All right. So there we have a nice fresh garden salad with ingredients from the garden. We had our cherry tomatoes, a cucumber, and butter crunch lettuce. That concludes today's video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do, click that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be blessed.